Giselle?
Let's leave our Gulf War coverage now to update you on a breaking story at Eastern Airlines. There are rumors the company is on the verge of shutting down. Channel 6 Action News reporter Dave Game has been following the airline for the past several years. He joins us now live from Eastern headquarters with the latest details. David.
Well, Giselle, let me emphasize to you that right now Eastern Airline planes are still flying. The airline is still taking reservations for next week, but there seems to be growing concern tonight that this weekend Eastern may be on the ropes. They left work today with their ties to Eastern carried in their arms, the plant which sat on her desk, a box of stuff which collects in his file drawer. They packed up their life with Eastern because they weren't sure the airline would be here when they returned on Monday.
Well, yeah, everybody in my office really, everybody took everything home.
Just on safety's sake?
Yeah.
But no official word from the company? You haven't
No.
heard anything? The only official word employees were getting from the company was the standard set of daily briefing notes, which talked about the end of an employee defense fund, a cleaned-up airplane, and the fact that during December, only half of Eastern seats were filled with passengers. That may be the most telling news about the future of the airline. Eastern needed to do far better than that to stop losing money. But amid reports that its bank accounts were running dry, rumors grew that the airline could not stay in the air beyond the weekend. Bookings dropped off. Miami-based Norwegian Cruise Lines pulled all passengers off Eastern until further notice. Employees say Eastern's top management met through the day, but Eastern spokesperson Karim Saramsak would only say, "We won't comment on rumors." Absent something official, some head office workers still have hope. Repeatedly, as people were coming out today, they were saying, "We'll be back. Tell your viewers we'll be back." But realistically, Eastern is running out of money. They had a meeting next week with some of their creditors, and the speculation is fairly strong that upstairs right now, Eastern management is meeting to decide what they can do to conserve what cash they have left. One person who works in the reservations department told me, and I have to stress that this is completely unofficial, they've been given the word that they'll stop taking reservations after midnight tonight. Apparently, that's the word that they have, but of course, the airline is saying nothing right now. Let me stress again, right now, Eastern's planes are still in the air. Eastern Airlines is still flying. There has been no official word. Channel 6 Action News reporter Jackie Bales is with some people who have a large stake in this decision, members of the striking machinist union. Jackie?
That's right, Dave. Machinists who have been on strike since March of 1989 have been gathering in numbers here at Machinist headquarters across from Eastern headquarters. They are shouting with scorn at employees who are leaving this place, shouting goodbye scabs in the belief that Eastern is finished. And we have to mention that some police officers are on hand to make sure nothing gets out of hand. We talked with spokesmen for both the pilots union and the machinists union. They indicated they've talked to people inside the company who have been told to clean out their desks, that it is over. Here's what Machinist Union President Charlie Bryant had to say.
We've heard an awful lot of rumors, but the evidence seems to be overwhelming today that it is the end. We're just hopeful that we're able to work with whoever buys the assets to let our striking people get on with their lives, and hopefully they'll be employed by the person that acquires, or the carrier that acquires the assets.
Eastern is closed down.
So are you happy about that?
I'm happy about it, and I'm happy to know that those people finally know the truth. Which is Marty Shagru, along with all the henchmen, have been telling lies all along.
As a matter of fact, on January 3rd, Martin Shagru told me that Eastern had plenty of cash and would be cash self-sufficient by the end of the first quarter. Charlie Bryant says that the apparent demise of Eastern is a tragedy, and he is denying anybody who is accusing the unions of causing the whole mess. He says it was because Lorenzo would not deal with the unions and wanted to get rid of the unions that Eastern got itself into this position. Now we go to Al Sunshine live at Miami International Airport for more on the Eastern situation. Al?
Jackie, industry insiders have been tracking Eastern Airlines' continuing financial problems for weeks and even months, some even longer for years. Now, they have been speculating in the past that Eastern was running out of money. There were published reports that the airline could be losing as much as $2.5 million a day. And just over the past week, the Wall Street Journal also reported that Eastern was near the end of the line. But today was the first time that we got news of a possible shutdown calendar. Jordan Green buys and sells jets, and the word he got this afternoon from several Eastern management sources was that the airline was running out of money, getting ready to shut down.
Eastern is going to position its aircraft over the weekend for a shutdown. It may start it at the end of the night this evening, but by the end of the weekend, they will have their aircraft placed where they want them to be for storage purposes, maintenance purposes around the country. And by Monday morning, there will be no Eastern flights.
Now, it's important to remind you that as it is now, Eastern is continuing its operations. There are ticket agents here. People are continuing to go on planes. Passengers are showing a lot of concern, but as it is for now, throughout at least the rest of the evening, Eastern appears to be business as usual. John, Giselle, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Al.
When this special edition of Action News continues, we're going to take you to Washington, D.C.
And anchor Ken Matz, our Capital Connection to the Persian Gulf War.